evening, everybody. First, the bad news. Andy's not very well. So I'm Danny Kelly. I'm here for the second night running. Of course, I'm alongside the person who's the other name that's above the door, like old-fashioned pubs, Jason Cundy, the duck lover.
Has anyone seen Andy Goldstein? I don't understand. Why? You ask Kev, you saying, why would he go there? Is that your question?
No, he's not going to go there. I'm an Arsenal supporter.
But why? Give me the reason why he... Why wouldn't he go there, Kev?
Fantastic side, they're all young and hungry.
Yeah, but it's Spurs, though, Kev. Kevin.
Now, hang on, hold the bus.
No. It's Spurs.
Barcelona have just gone out of the Champions League. They don't play any good.
No.
3-0.
Spurs or Barcelona? That's the offer you have.
That side.
Do you think that do you honestly think that if Barcelona aren't going to come knocking every season?
He's got six England internationals.
So what?
What do you mean, so what?
Well, so what? What's that got to do with anything?
What do you mean, so...
He's got Messi. He's got three of the world's greatest players in Messi, Neymar, and Suarez.
And what did Suarez? What is Suarez any good then?
But that's not a team, Jason. By your own admission, that's not a team. Having three great forwards, watching their defence concede 3s, 4s, and 5s in the away games, Jason. That's not a team.
Kevin, if you're...
How many... Hold it, listen. How many have Tottenham conceded?
What's your argument here, Kevin?
Look, Kevin... You've heard Kevin's argument. He thinks that there's enough going on at Spurs to keep the manager there.
There is a huge amount going on at Spurs, and what he is creating, what he's working on, is brilliant, and it's going to get better. But I'm sorry, if any Spurs or even Arsenal fan thinks that the pull of Barcelona is not going to be great enough, he's absolutely deluded.
Although you know, I'll read
Spurs v Barca, right? That is Spurs v Barca.
You know the answer to that, and yet human beings don't always respond the way you think. This is a quote from
let me ask you a question, right? It's like working at hospital radio, Dan, and talkSPORT come calling.
No, that's not the comparison, is it?
Come on.
That is not the comparison.
What would you do?
No.
What would you do?
Spurs are not hospital radio, Jason, and you know they're not. You know they're not. I know you still got your Spurs shirt that you played in very badly, I must admit.
My dad's got it.
Framed in the toilet of your house. I know you have.
Definitely don't.
Yeah, yes you do. And sometimes you take your good lady and say, look at that, I used to play for the mighty Spurs, and I see you kissing the badge. I've seen you do it.
I'm not kissing in the toilet, the badge.
You're kissing the badge, absolutely.
Definitely not.
This is Pochettino in the last 24 hours, in the build-up to the weekend, asked by Belgian journalist what he thought. He says, this club and the team are in a complete revamp. In a year and a half, we will move into a new stadium that will be a model for England and the whole of Europe. Our team is young, constantly evolving. The final product isn't ready yet. That's his response to questions about going elsewhere.
Yeah, well, until Barcelona go, can we have a word with you, please, Mopo?
But I'm not. I mean, I've been very patient with you tonight, but I'm not having that comparison.
Can we? Do you want to leave Hospital Radio?
Hospital Radio, very good indeed. Here's Mark, who's an Arsenal fan. Hello, Mark.
Hi, lads. Great shout, Jason. Barcelona, like Arsenal, the total rebuilding, and there's two guys that could do it from the Premier League. That would be Koeman and Mopo. Now, Koeman's not in the same level as Mopo because you've seen what he's done with
former Barcelona player, though. I'm now moving him into the frame. Former
European Cup winner.
Absolutely. I was at the game at Wembley where he won it. Yeah.
Yeah, but you've got two guys there that can, like, young dynamic managers that can rebuild that squad. But Mopo is sort of like, as Jason just said, like, it's Barcelona Hospital Radio, and he's Barcelona level. He's superb.
So
unfortunately, he's not Arsenal's manager. I wish he was.
Let me ask you a question, Mark. If Barcelona is talkSPORT and Spurs are Hospital Radio, where are Arsenal? Are they late night radio in Norfolk? Yeah.
It's something like that at the moment, mate. Yeah, it really is.
Thank you very much for your call. Sorry, I've got to crash through these calls. They're very funny. This is Marilyn, who's a Spurs fan again in London. Hello, Marilyn.
Hello, blimey! I can't believe these Arsenal supporters are having a Spurs loving. Well.
Well, it's all part of their evil plan to get Poch over to Spain, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is. I think they're very, very worried and jealous. Look, I'm not saying he wouldn't go ever, but why would he want to go now? Why would he want to go at this time? He's on the brink of something really fantastic at White Hart Lane. You see them on the pitch week after. They're like a family. He's like their father. It's marvellous. Let him finish the job. He would probably want to finish a job. Why wouldn't he want to see it through?
Marilyn, he's not from North London, you know. You know that
he is now.
You know Southampton fans were thinking how you're thinking. You realise that, don't you?
Well, look, I know there's no loyalty. I know they go where the money is. I know he probably wasn't even born in 1961.
But Jason, I don't want to have any sorry, Marilyn, I'll come back to you, I promise. Jason, I don't want to have any disrespect to Southampton. Have they got the same kind of squad of players Spurs have got?
No, but
have they got the ability to buy in the kind of Spurs players and pay them what Spurs will do over the years?
But then Spurs are now the equivalent
training ground, the stadium.
Spurs are now Southampton in this situation. Spurs are now where Southampton were if Barca come calling. There is a pecking order. There is a food chain, and Barcelona are right at the very top.
Okay.
It's ifs and ifs and ifs, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying he wants to go. I'm not suggesting, and that statement there is a straight bat. It's hitting it back to the journalists exactly where. But if they don't win El Clasico at the weekend and Real Madrid go on to win the title, this conversation that we're having right here, right now, is only going to be fueled and it's going to accelerate it over the coming weeks and months. And his name is going to be linked with you, like it or not.
Paper talk and journalist talk. At the end of the day, what if he can succeed at Spurs and finish the job off? Why would he go to Barcelona?
I'll tell you what.
Where who knows he could mess up?
Why would he mess up?
I love the sound of Marilyn's voice. I think she's got the Spurs in the right place. Marilyn, I'm going to give you 45 seconds, which incidentally is a lifetime on radio. Imagine, I know that Pochettino listens to this show. He often texts me actually to say how much he's enjoying it. So he's listening to the show, Marilyn. Tell him why he needs to stay at Spurs and resist all suitors.
Because we love him. He loves us. The players love him. I didn't want his music.
Don't mind those idiots with the laughter. Carry on, Marilyn.
No, I mean, he's on the brink of something wonderful and fantastic there, and he'd want to finish it off. Honestly, would he succeed at Barcelona?
No, Jason, give her a time.
Do you know what it'd do? Do you know what it'd do, Marilyn? If I had any say, I'd get him at Barcelona, and I'd tell you what, I'd go back to White Hart Lane, and I'd go and get Dele Alli, and I'd get Harry Kane, and that's how he'd succeed.
If.
There you go. That's what I would do.
Well, Jason, now you've gone completely. You're really trying to spoil everyone's night, aren't you?
But why wouldn't you do that?
Well, of course, that's what he would try and do, of course.
Well, there you go. She's saying, how would he succeed? I'm giving her the answer.
Okay. I think we're going to change subject here before my top of my head comes off. Like a kettle over boiling, you know what I mean? Clang, 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 clang.